Good evening, I'm Modi Apparatus, and welcome back to another episode of Indie Blind Date. This is where I take a first impressions look at a early access or newly released indie game. Today on the docket, we have Orion Trail. Orion Trail is a choose-your-own adventure set in space in the vein of Oregon Trail, inspired by tropes from like Star Trek and that kind of thing, if you can't guess from the cover here with the dashing blonde-haired rogue here. Let's get into a game here, and we'll explain things as we go. This is my first time playing through it, so we'll get into it and just hopefully get understanding of how the game works here. It is in Steam Early Access, just came out today, and as you can see, the tutorial is not even available yet, so we have no explanation of how to play just yet. We're just gonna have to dive right into it head first here, and pretty self-explanatory, select a mission. So, number one, the Wilkie May. A sister galaxy to our own, the Wilkie May is only slightly different. Efforts to explore the sector have been put off because it's really annoying to refer to it by name. I agree. Let's just the Wilkie May. Oh God, who would name it that? Oh wow, choose your captain. Okay, we have Rostin Murphy, who's got even stats here. We have El Chipo, who's got I don't even know what any of these stats necessarily mean just yet. Okay, here's attack, tactics, diplomacy, science, and bravado. Okay, cool. Now I don't know what bravado might do. Maybe it's just kind of like a charisma type thing. Attack is pretty self-explanatory. Tactics, I don't quite know exactly. Probably like some type of special move. And diplomacy probably is like speech moves. And science is, yeah, probably like maybe repair or something like that. So basically, what I understand of the game here is there's four main stats to your whole ship here. You have crew, food, fuel, and hull. And if all of them drop out, you will lose. So you need to kind of balance them against each other. You're going to make choices that are going to have influences on the outcome, and then you're going to lose and gain resources based on what happens in the mission. So do we want to go with Viley Stardust, Rostin Murphy, or El Chipo? I think Rostin here is our best bet here because he is pretty balanced. We'll not change his name from Rostin. It'll be Modi Apparatus. We'll be ourselves in this. How about that? Modi Apparatus. So, hailing from parts unknown, Rostin joined. Well, Modi joined Galaxy Force to help explore the Orion Trail. Those who serve with him say he's prideful, ruthlessly determined, and that he has a pretty sweet hat. Yeah, that's true. Look at that hat. All right, there we are. There's, should we go with Rostin Murphy? Let's just make it Captain Rostin Murphy. Let's not name ourselves in this just yet until we're really comfortable with the game. I don't want to get killed immediately, right? Murph. Let's just call him the Murph. There we go. The Murph. People just call him the Murph. Call me the Murph, guys. All right. All right, choose your officers. Okay. So, for our first officer here, we can have Dennis Class, who's got some science buffs and some tactics buffs. Okay, so you basically, I think this is your total thing for the crew then. So each person's buffs get added into all their stats get added together, it looks like. Okay. All right, cool. Danilog. Okay, so it's kind of a beta type robotic character, or Loretta Fife. Loretta Fife. I think we'll go Danilog here. Yeah, let's go with Danilog. A defective defector from the notorious Analog Collective, Danilog has provided key intelligence in the war against his backwards kin. As an officer, his methods are primitive as his hardware, or as primitive as his hardware. Okay, let's go with Danilog here. Let's add him in. He's got primitive hardware. I don't know what that quite means. And then we have to choose our next officer. Okay, we have Haruna Akatsuki. Let's see, we're trying to balance this out pretty much. So we got kind of a good balance. We don't get too much diplomacy on here. This is too much attacking probably. I would love, actually this is the perfect balance right here. So we'll go with Haruna Akatsuki for a nice balance to fill in our gaps here. I think that's what you want kind of, is just kind of like a whole crew that's well-rounded is the idea. So Haruna is, as a cadet, Haruna served with only a few weeks before being promoted to first officer. Now Lieutenant Atsuki is assigned to ships in need of her reckless curiosity and an unpredictable wild side. Okay, Haruna. Let's just go with Haruna then. Lieutenant Akatsuki. Okay, let's get used to saying that one. Akatsuki. Good enough. And then finally, Percival Squiddlevoss. I think Percival Squiddlevoss has won me over just from his picture right here. Oh yeah, Lieutenant Taylor's kind of looks like a Dr. Bones type. A little too smarmy for my taste. Then we have Quista Bergate, which has got diplomacy, pure diplomacy, or we can go with Percival Squiddlevoss. I think we gotta go with Percival Squiddlevoss, and not to change that name. So, Lieutenant Squiddlevoss joined Galaxy Force for the thrill of it. Though he is a skilled communications officer, he's best been known to use shipwide comm channel for pranks and false alarms. Well, that sounds charming, right? Look at that guy's face. All right, Percival Squiddlevoss, welcome. All right, so there's our goal. And oh my, we are on the other side of the galaxy. All right, so I guess we just pick a spot to go to as our next step here. Is that it? Let's go to this one. It's a Class M star, an older star at the end of its lifespan. Set a course, or we can go to the Green Nebula, a rich emerald nebula. Most other nebula are envious. Okay, if we go here, we get plus random. If we go here, we get plus food. Let's take the random here. We're early on. We can always set up. We can always recover later on. So we'll go with set a course for the Class M star. We lose food. We lose fuel by traveling here. All right. Internal sensors detect an alien presence suddenly aboard your ship. It has given no indication of its intentions. Oh boy. Okay. Try to learn as much as possible about the alien. Try to communicate with the alien intruder, or wait. Try to bait the alien intruder into the open. Looks like what should we rather use? I guess we'll use diplomacy and try to communicate with him. It's gonna lose crew. So basically to use this one, we'll use crew, would try to get hull with this one, and this one also would lose crew possibly. Let's try to communicate with the alien intruder though. Let's talk to him. How's it going, buddy? How you doing? You use the ship's speakers to broadcast a universal peace message. Engage, I don't know what this means. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's good. Okay, so it had some, I think these parts, basically this is our fail area, this is our maybe don't succeed area. This is like critical fail, this is don't succeed, and this would be like critical success, and then maybe this is just like our passing. Okay, I get it. I think I figured it all out just from that. All right, so basically then our diplomacy score would help us fill in these gaps over here most likely, I'm guessing. All right, let's continue then and talk to him. Your peace message is mistaken for an attack, a very weak and pitiful attack. The alien, feeling sorry for you, trains with your crew to become a learner. A leaner, meaner killing machines. To become leaner, meaner killing machines. Not everyone survives, but you think the training is paying off. All right, fine. We lost 5 crew. Oh, but we gained 1 attack for our guy here. All right, cool. Moving on. Percival gets an attack. Awesome. I will get better at reading this, I promise. I'm kind of just excited for the moment here. All right, now let's get Class G star, a yellow star much like our own, or the Class G star, a yellow star much like our own. Ooh, the choices. This one's going to give us crew, and this one's going to give us random. I think we'll take the crew, seeing as how we did lose some crew just now. Let's do that. Maybe we'll get those guys back. So we're losing more food and fuel. All right, you come upon a space colony that a titanic synapsian brain beast has made into its nest. The colonists within are mind slaves under the beast's complete control. Besides that, the colony appears bustling and bountiful. All right, so we can either wait for the perfect moment and lose a random thing, splatter that brain matter, or tap into the psychic link. I don't know how we're gonna do that exactly. I think we'll just wait for the perfect moment, right? Wait till you see the whites of its eyes. All right, don't wait that long, because it's probably not going to happen. I think given that he's got mind slaves already on his side, I don't think we want to tap into the psychic link and become mind slaves ourselves. I think we'll just wait for the perfect moment, or just splatter it. Let's see, our attack is pretty high. I think we're gonna go with the splatter method. We're gonna be a little bit more, little less diplomatic here right now, because we don't. That's the best thing we have going for us. So we're gonna splatter that brain matter, and we get 4 plus 4, so that gets our 2 failed or 2 successes plus another 4 on top of there, I think is the deal. So let's make sure that figure that out, right? Perfect. All right, so, oh gosh, all right, we made it. All right, you pump your fist as you sing the order to give this thing a phaser lobotomy. You don't give the beast an inch, rain down hot phaser in every direction. You turn the beast into brain slaw and rescue some of its drooling former subjects. You offer food to those that remain. Many are willing to join you. We get to lose 15 food, giving those people that stay behind, and then get some crew on. Okay, cool. Got more crew. Awesome. Get some crew, lost some food. We're running low on food, so I think we're gonna hopefully get to a food spot next. So fuel, that's a good thing, and then we'll have to make sure we get a food thing coming up next after that. Okay. An older star at the end of its lifespan. Let's go for it. All right, we're losing a lot of food now. Oof. Go ahead. Okay. Cosmic storm. The way forward is obscured by an endless churning cosmic storm. Green light pulses and flashes from within the thick, vibrant clouds. How do you proceed? We can use FTL, travel to outrun the lightning. We can coat the ship in highly conductive NutriPaste. Oh, that's gonna cost us food, we wanna do that. Or try to harness the storm's power. Well, we have a lot of bravado. I guess we could just try to like talk our way through this. Let's just tell them we're gonna harness the storm's power somehow. Okay. I guess bravado is just gonna help us harness the power of the storm. All right, let's go with it. Let's do it. I believe we can. I believe we can. You give the order to your pilot and ready your engineers. All right, guys, we're gonna harness this storm. Ready for it? Here we go. And oh, that's a perfect one. Almost a critical fit or critical success there. Your ship takes a few hits, but you manage to generate a modest sum of fuel. Space Benjamin Franklin would be proud. We lose 15 food, I guess, for just taking the action, and then gain 100 fuel. I don't know if we have enough food to make it now. We're gonna start losing people, I think. Oh boy. All right, moving on. All right. Oh, we're down to 20 food. We don't have enough to make it anywhere. We're gonna be out of food. People are gonna be rioting on the colony here. Okay, we get asteroid belt, a collection of space rocks and debris, or Class M star for more fuel. Ah, man, nothing's really gonna help us a whole lot. I guess we'll take the hull, but yeah, we really need food before anything else. We're gonna be dead in the water here, I think. All right, let's set the course. 10. We're out of food. We're losing crew. Oh boy. All right. Shady Dealer. Your communications officer tells you that you are being hailed by an unknown vessel. Floating in deep space, a shady figure appears on the hollow screen, offering to give you repairs in exchange for some fuel. All right, we can try to rob him, stick him up, or we can try offer food. Oh, we don't want to do that. We can just take him up on the deal here. Offer fuel in exchange for repairs. We don't really need the repairs, though. We need food before anything else. And our tactics are not as high as our crew is, so we'll just tell him, you know what? We're shaking this guy down. We're shaking down this Shady Dealer. Chance of shadiness 82.7. Like it. All right. We're shaking him down. Your weapons focused on the ship's life support and demand that they surrender their goods. Hopefully we'll get some food out of this. I don't think we're going to. I think we're only going to get the fuel if we succeed even. All right, here we go. Luck of the draw is coming up next here. Uh-oh. I don't know what that means. Continue. The shady figure turns out to be a bandit warlord down on his luck. You engage in a flashy space battle. Eventually you blast the ship to pieces, but not before taking some casualties. Negative 10 crew. Oh boy, that's gonna cost us because our crew is gonna be wiped out after this next move here, I think. So similarly to Orion Trail, this is shaping up to be very, very similar to its namesake, and that it's very tough to win. Requires a lot of luck. Luckily, we did manage to get to the food at the last second here, if the crew survives long enough to get there. A planet is orbiting the star. It might be worth checking out. Okay, we've set a course, and this is gonna determine our success here. 5! Oh, we're done. We're dead. You picked up a broadcast as you pass a nearby warrior world. All are that looks like a U here, okay. All are invited to prove their worth in the fields of glory and win fabulous prizes, food, fame, lifelong friendships, and death. You stroke your chin and consider the proposition. Heck yes, assemble the away team, or no thanks. Let's assemble the away team. This is the only thing we have going for us. Our crew is dead, our food is out. We have just enough fuel probably to make it to the goal here, but let's take on that, let's take on this thing here. Send the away team. Who are we gonna send on the away team? We're gonna send Dana. Dana Log, of course. He's got the best attack, and we're going with that. So here we go. Your away team arrives in the front of a coliseum, banners proudly displaying their home planet or Federation wave in the breeze. There's a buzz of excitement in the air. Your team of champions awaits your orders. Begin the games, or go find food first. I think what we do is find food first. Your team sets off to find some probably edible street food in the middle of all of the revelry. Your team arrives at a small cluster of food cards, each offering different styles of food. Unfortunately, all the signs are in languages that currently don't exist in the Galaxy Force database. The away team looks to you for orders. Meat is the smartest choice. Those kind of look like grapes, or go for the spiciest looking thing. We have no science right now. I guess our attack is the only thing we have going for us. We have to do attack based on who we sent down here, so we have to go with the spiciest thing possible. Luckily, Dana is a robot, so he probably won't mind the spiciness too much. All right, go for the spicy looking thing. Oh boy, we have a lot of fail chance on this. All right, your team approaches the food stand and immediately eyes begin to water. Oh boy, okay, this is gonna be bad. Oh, come on. Oh, lucky devil. All right. Dana Log's iron will is matched by an iron stomach. After devouring an entire plateful, the food cart aliens are clearly impressed and pile on a whole bunch of food. The team beams aboard a crate, and Dana Log enjoys his newfound fame. All right, plus 20 food and 1 bravado for Dana Log. All right, your team returns to the front of the Coliseum. The banners probably displaying their home planet or Federation wave in the breeze. There's a buzz of excitement in the air. Let's begin the challenge. All right, your team proudly marches into the arena, ready to prove their awesomeness of the Galaxy Force. All right, the team enters a large open area. Some kind of large elephant centaur towers above them menacingly, wielding some kind of tree trunk in its trunk. Anyway, it's really big and kind of scary. Danalog asks you what to do next. Ah, boy. Run away. No. I guess we gotta fight it, man. Overwhelm it with superior firepower. That's all you can do, man. 2 big rolls in a row here. Hopefully it works out in our favor. I don't think it will. I feel like Dana's not gonna be long for this world here. He did it. He did it. Way to go, Danalog. With the coordinated skill of someone above their pay grade, the elite team takes down the Elephant Man without any problem. The crowd is disappointed in the lack of action, but fans of the technical side of things were quite pleased. Moving on. Your team returns to the front of the Coliseum and recuperates, readying themselves for the next challenge. Do we go to the next challenge or do we just get out of here? I think we should just get out of here. No more. Beam them up. The team returns to the ship. Whatever the rewards were, wasn't worth the lives of most of your crew. Okay, yeah, we have no crew left, so we don't want to do anything, I think. We're getting food back to keep no one alive here, apparently. And we're gonna start losing everybody here in a minute, I think. So here's our goal here. I don't know if we can actually make it because we're out of food. We don't have enough food to get there. We don't have crew to get there. We just got enough fuel, and I don't know what's gonna happen when this happens. So let's go with it. This is where we're headed. Get the next outpost along the Orion Trail. Get here at any cost. We're doing it. Oh, that's it. Your sensors indicate that there is some sort of floating memorial nearby. Your navigator asks if you want to make another short detour to check it out. Let's pay our respects. Let's take a look. Danalog Senior. Who knew that androids could get space Danalog, your dad is here. Oh no. Doesn't look like it ended too well for him. But why has it got a bullet hole in it if he died of space dysentery? Don't know. I'm sorry, Danalog. Sorry I had to see that. Why didn't you know your father was out here? You should have mentioned something. Reflecting on your own mortality makes you realize how little time there is left. You decide to be more bold in your decision making from now on. All right, cool. All right, we got a little more bravado to add to the thing here. Being more bold. Life is short. Take big chances. All right. Not that we're gonna survive this. We lost Percival. Congratulations, the Murph. You've successfully traversed the Corholian expanse in a most daring expedition. Galaxy Force honors you with the title Strategist Superius. And there is everyone who died. The whole Bitvici, the entire crew, every single person we had aboard died to everything. Oh boy. The lost. We have to honor the lost. Jimmy Davis. Oh, you were great. Robbie Cowell, Ruben Starset, Koplaka. Oh, not Koplaka too. Everyone's dead. Well, we managed to survive one mission here, and yeah, let's continue on here. All right, that's it. So basically, the way this is gonna work is there gonna be more missions that unlock, and we'll have to play through them with little randomness and that kind of thing. Could be pretty interesting. So thank you for joining me for another episode of Blind Date. Really appreciate you guys watching. If you did enjoy this and want to see more of it on the channel, let me know, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night.